stronger
Yeah,
in me.
there's absolutely nothing to fear of death. Life is going to do it all by itself for you. You don't need to put any effort to die. It will do it all by itself on the bodily level. But who you are never dies. Who you are is free. So there's two different types of fear. There's a natural fear. So say now if like one of those American bully dogs was running for you, there needs to be fear in order for your body to run inside away from the dog. So that's a natural fear. And then there is the seeking fear, which is this constant unrest because you perceive that you are separate and then you're afraid of dying as that separate person. So there is this constant underlying fear. And then all your actions, or not all your actions, but a lot of your actions are governed by that. So in relationship, you're constantly trying to find security. You're constantly trying to find safety in job, in money, in circumstance, in family. And that's the seeking fear. And there can be natural fear sometimes associated with those. It's hard to point out, but there's this seeking fear. And the seeking fear comes because you're not connected with who you are as consciousness. The more that you connect with who you are as consciousness, the less that seeking fear arises, and then the more that the fear of death, the existential fear of death, begins to disappear. You know, because who is it that dies? You, as consciousness, can never die. What dies is the body. There might be not wanting the body to be in pain at points, but it's not a seeking energy anymore. The seeking is this existential energy, and it becomes this tension in the body. So you are always in anxiety and fear about everything that's happening, and that is illusory. Who is it that knows that? And then on the terms of death, like everything is happening by itself. Like you never have to talk yourself into digesting food or to breathing or to making the heartbeat. You think, or most people think, that they have to choose their work, they have to go to work, they have to speak to friends, they have to do it, and that they are the doer. But as that begins to diminish, you begin to see that everything is happening by itself, and that the death of the body will happen by itself at exactly the right time. You know, and it's all in God's hands. Like, it was so beautiful when Khaleesi died. She died, I think, about 4 months ago. This is my dog. I think you've met her before. It was so beautiful because it was so easy for her to die. Like, it was, I mean, we did put her down in the end. We got the vet out to put her down, so that makes it easier. But it was just so beautiful and so easy. Like, it's, we make it as such a big thing, but it's really such an easy thing to die. And the body kicks in, and when there's pain, the body kicks in and takes away that pain at a certain point. You go into the freeze phase. Your body freezes and it lets off opiums, I think, so that you don't feel that level of pain.